You know, at UNT, we've got a lot to be proud of, both academically and athletically. Lots of great moments, lots of great teams. But there's nothing that's more important than what these two men and their teammates and their coaches and the university and community did when they arrived on campus to play football at UNT. And we started going through and identifying the pillars of our strategic plan. We really wanted to highlight the things we're proud of. And so that's where the thought behind the Joe Green statue come about. The center point of that conversation was what would be an appropriate way to honor Abner, Leon, and their legacy. We talked about statues, we talked about plaques or memorials, but then really we wanted a place where people could gather. We had an alum named Joe Silva who had sent me a bronze bust of Joe actually when I first got here, and just said, hey, I'm a Mean Green alum, love doing these bronze sculptures. Had some more conversations with him. Jared Mosley, I know, had conversations with him as well. And then Brandon Lacey, the campus designer, leads the design team, really come up with probably, initially it was somewhere between 10 and 20 concepts of a plaza. We wanted something that was really just a part of everyday life for people that would come in and out of our footprint. And the athletic center is that. Every student athlete walks by it every day. Every prospective student athlete walks by it, and so they understand the story and the significance. Our staff walks by it. So we hope it's a place where people feel comfortable hanging out, seeing the story, and really remembering a legacy that was incredible.
Sky, I've got that sunshine.
You know, they're both very successful individuals, but they took much different paths. But really what ties them together is what they went through here in desegregating college football in Texas.
I never realized the impact that Abner and I coming to North Texas had on anyone. We drove up and met with Coach Otis Mitchell and asked if we could play a tryout for the team. And he said yes, but he didn't have any scholarships available, but if we made the team, he'd see what he could do. So we tried out, we made the team, and the rest is history.
Those were like great words coming from a great man and breaking down the barriers that had existed many, many years for segregation and integration.
Being accepted by the football team in itself was a big thing too. We were not only two blacks on the team, we were team.
It just gives you chills to understand that we had made such progress then. I feel like this is a continuation of something that began many, many years ago and many, many students ago.
I guess it was some 8 or 10 years later that it really hit me that we had made history at North Texas. It makes me feel good to know that hundreds of athletes will go by that plaza and see and read some of the accomplishments that I have made in life.
Thousands of athletes, student athletes of color at UNT have gotten new opportunities because of their courage and bravery. But thousands, tens of thousands across the state. In a time and place where there's so much energy spent on what our differences are and what divides us, an opportunity to talk about something that brings us together, I think is really impactful. People both intentionally and unintentionally and even casually get a chance to remember the legacy and remember the progress that was made here by those two individuals, by their teammates, by this community, and the impact that it's had on so many people. I think when you look back, the timing was perfect. They're at a point in their life where they're reflecting back, probably thinking about their legacy here and with their own family.
Can't be anything but excited for the day when you're a normal human being and you understand what human beings have sacrificed for many years. many hours, many days. You can't help but feel good about the positive approach.
I'm looking forward to seeing it because I'm going to be as surprised and as shocked as everyone else.
We've had so much support on this project. Mayor Hudspeth at the city's been incredible. He's mentioned to me probably a dozen times over the years, we really need to do something together, and they were a part of this project. And then President Smatras, I mean, he's been a champion for athletics in many ways, for opportunities, for all of our student athletes, but on this particular project, he was right there to support and to make sure we had all the resources that we need. And so I'm grateful for President Smatras as well and his support in getting this done.
If the young people coming later on in life can just look and say, hey, look what these two guys overcame, look what they achieved. If they can do it, I can do it. But to think that even when my life here is over and people will be coming by, the legacy of Abner Haynes and Leon King will live and reign forever.
I told you, I'm betting us. Have you seen that defense? All right, bye. Hey, I'm just trying to buy these.
I think you may need one of these, too.
Really? No, I'm just messing with you.
That was good. We can enjoy the game.